Okay. Sir, just move your car. This guy is doing the absolute most. Putting on hand sanitizer. I think he had a steering wheel lock. Thank you. Okay.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel, starring Nicole. If you guys are new here, thank you and welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing and watching my videos. Today's video is gonna just be a quick synopsis of so far my nursing school. I'm gonna make actual specific videos towards different topics, but I just wanted to do a quick overview of just everything that I've been going through right now. Also, change of scenery. Yeah, I'm in my car because I never have time to record, so it's I gotta record when I have to, because I do want to stick to making videos and just helping you guys out, but at the same time I'm so busy and I just anyways. So yeah, I'm in my car. There are gonna be noises because I'm at a shopping center because I really had to just get food. I was so hungry. It's 2:10 right now and that's the first time I'm eating. Yeah. So basically I just wanted to talk about nursing school, things to expect, things that people told me, but I didn't really take it seriously because I was oh yeah, I mean, of course. Number one, it's a lot of information. So people say that, oh yeah, you have to know how to study before you come to nursing school. That is something that it's so critical. If in your 2 years that you're doing your prerequisites and you're that you're doing your prerequisites, make sure you're developing study habits that work best for you. And again, everyone is different, so make sure you try out the different study methods so that you'll know what specifically works for you. In nursing school, there's so much information in each class. Right now I'm taking 5 different classes, and about 4 out of the 5 of them are classes that are heavy, information heavy, and you're going to be learning different things every week. So you just need to make sure that you have a good study method, and that even if you try out that study method for that specific class, it may not work and you might not do well in the first exam or the second exam because you're not tailoring your study habits to that specific class. So one thing that I would say is tailor your specific study habits to that specific class so that you can study the information for that class most efficiently. Never record a video in a shopping center. This is a lot. But oh yeah, and as you can see, I'm in my scrubs. Let me take the camera. I'm in my scrubs because I just came from a validation, and that's kind of just where they whoop. So yeah, as you can see, I'm in my scrubs. I just came from a validation, which is where basically they test you on certain skills that you're supposed to be learning. But yeah, so study habits, and then because I said, it's a lot of information. And 2, when they say you're going to be studying 24/7, it's so true. You won't have time for anything, and that's the most frustrating part. You need to make time for the things that you want to make time for. So if you're a person who likes going to the gym, if you focus only on studying 24/7, you're gonna go crazy. You're gonna overwhelm yourself, and you're not gonna enjoy life in general. You're gonna be stressed out, and you're gonna feel like you're moving away from the things that you really love. So one thing that I would say is determine what things are important to you in your life, rank them or whatever you need to do, and then find have a schedule, whether or not it's a planner or something where you can really lady is just pushing that joint along. Okay, so yeah, back to what I was saying. Whether you need to find a way to make time for the thing that you love. So whether or not it's scheduling time for your family. Like, I literally need to do that. Like, I need to come home and be like, okay, I'm gonna spend an hour to 2 hours like talking with my family, seeing, you know, what's going on with them, hanging out with them. And then at the end of those 2 hours, you need to tell them that, okay, yeah, now it's time for me to study. You need to learn when to cut things off. That's another thing. If that means, you know, putting away the social media so that you can actually like focus on sticking to your schedule and the times you say you're gonna do things, then you have to do it. Like, it's so hard, like, bruh, because the information is so much. You can't just wait 2 to 3 days before the exam to study, because I've tried that and it does not work. You need to study in advance. So like, the main things that I'm gonna tell you is study in advance, because that, like, once you learn the material, preview it before you go to class. After you go to the lecture and you come back, review the material again, and then maybe like the next day start like actually breaking down the information into small sections where you can really master each section. That will also help. But basically, what they say about you spending 24/7 studying is true, but you also need to make time for the things that you love, and factor in different things in your life. You can't, like, sleep is also important. You need to be able to know just when to end it and go to sleep. When I tell y'all, I have struggled with that a lot. Like, sometimes I'm just like, do I sleep or do I study? But you can't absorb that information if you're not if you're not sleeping. Like, you go to sleep and you study till like 3 a.m. and then you have class at 8. Like, it's just, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be fatigued, like, you won't be able to think straight. So in order for the information to study, like, and if you start studying early, you won't have to worry about cramming the information, so you can go to sleep and enjoy your sleep because I literally find myself sometimes like dreaming about the information that I stayed up so long studying. Like, in those short 2 to 3 hours that I have for sleep, I'm literally like, okay, like, thinking about, okay, this thing, like, I don't know, I need to understand that old people, like, I don't know, it's just extra, you know, like, you are going to find yourself dreaming about the information you're studying if you don't get sleep and just, like, know when to cut it off. Like, I mean, that's inevitable. You're gonna dream about nursing school stuff. Like, the last night, like, I had my validation today, like I said, and I literally found myself dreaming about the validation last night, and I dreamt that I was something about my name tag. Like, it was just really weird. But yeah, so nursing school for me so far has been really hard, because I thought I was prepared, and I thought that, you know, if I plan ahead and I get things done early, I would be able to perform well in nursing school. But it's honestly more than that. Like, it's definitely more than that. You need, like, for me, I've found that, like, I don't get enough sleep. I'm not eating right. I'm eating like once a day. Hence, it's 2:18. I'm just now eating, and it's not even anything like that's home cooked. It's Chick-fil-A. Like right now, I did not expect it to be like that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be like, I want to go on this diet and make food every day. Like, you won't have time for that. Like, I wanted to meal prep on Sundays. On Sundays, I'm studying. Like, so it's just really a lot. I didn't expect it to be a lot. It's a lot of okay, one thing that I will say is, please get rid of the expectation that you're gonna get straight A's. Like, if you do, that's awesome. Like, if you do, kudos to you, because it's hard to get A's in nursing school. Like, it's hard to maintain the grades that you have, because things are weighted so heavily. Like, you might have for a class 3 exams for the whole semester, and like, those exams are both worth 25% of your grade. And then if you do horribly on one, it's just the chances of you getting an A in that class are slim if you don't do well in that exam. So that's one thing that I've noticed, that you need to really get rid of those expectations that, you know, you're going to get an A on everything. Because for me, I was a straight A student. Like, I got good grades and stuff like that, but that's not what defines you in nursing school. You need to know the information and be the best nurse that you can be. So the lighting is kind of different because the sun came out, but I just want y'all to understand that, like, I've honestly taken an exam every week since like the 3rd week of school. Like, once it starts, it never ends until winter break. But wow, I literally look like a chicken nugget. What is this? the sun is doing a lot, y'all. Oh my god. Out of all the things that I've said, the main things that I didn't know was that there are literally going to be exams every week. I won't have time for, you know, friends and family and trying to hang out and stuff like that. Like, people said that, but I thought, was like, yeah, it's going to be different for me, but it's not. Like, so I'm letting y'all know right off the bat, plan out when you are going to hang out with your friends, whether or not it's you know, your significant other, whether or not it's your friends, whether or not it's your family. Plan it out. I didn't expect there to be so much information, but it's true. Like, you need to know this stuff and you can't just memorize it. So, you know, that's something that you also need to do. Know the information, not just memorize it to regurgitate it on the exam and then forget it. Like, you are dealing with people's lives, so that's important as well. For now, those are the 3 things that are blowing me, that I like to an extent. But it's been about September, so it's September, October, no. So yeah, November. Today's November 1st, and I've been in nursing school for about like 2-3 months, and that's how it's going. It's rough, but I'm gonna get through it because I have God on my side, and that's the only thing keeping me through. My family, my loved ones, friends. Y'all, can I tell you, my lab group and people in the nursing school are just so helpful. Like, you're literally all in this together, like freaking High School Musical out here. Like, they remind you when you are forgetting things. Like, I don't know, just utilize, make friends. Like, everyone's out there to support you, so, and everyone's out there doing the same thing. Okay, this one is a lot, so I'm gonna end the video. But y'all, it was nice making the video. I'm glad. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the comments. Keep the questions coming. You know, share, please share for me. Subscribe, because I really do appreciate when I say, oh, new subscriber. I'm like, lit. Anyways, yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.